Hey guys, so today I filmed a tutorial on this look that I am wearing. It's super reddish and plummy and fun. I also did a face and makeup. So if you guys are interested in this look, I only use one palette, which is the Jaclyn Hill palette. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. So the first thing I'm doing is applying my Tarte Shape Concealer on my eyelids as my base. And I'm blending that out with a Real Techniques brush. Now, I have already applied my moisturizer and primers, so this will blend very smoothly. You also want to make sure to go ahead and apply this on your lower lash line as well, so that you can have something to stick to when we smoke out the lashes. Now, with the Morphe M511, I grabbed that color and I'm using this as my transition color. This is the perfect shade because it's not too warm, so it's not going to be too orangey or anything like that for this look, which is perfect. Now, with the same, with a different brush, which is the Morphe M433, I'm applying that color on my crease. Now, I have a really hard time explaining to you guys what I mean, so I'm leaving the blending process so you guys can kind of understand by seeing versus me speaking, because sometimes I feel like I don't make sense. But I'm applying this on the crease mainly and then slowly bringing that up towards the transition color, but it's fading, so it's not going to be super dark when you start going up to the transition color originally. Now, with the same brush, I'm grabbing this like red plum color, which I think is super, super beautiful. Now, it came out a little bit more red than I expected it to be, but it's still beautiful. But I'm mainly focusing this on the outer part of the eye, but then I'm going to also bring it into the crease and everywhere. And this is why, again, I said I'm leaving these blending videos in so you guys can understand what I'm saying, because I feel like I don't make sense. But I am focusing, like I said, mostly on the outer part of the eye, slowly building up that color. And then now you're going to see in this clip here where it starts, to transition into the crease and so on. And then going back with the Morphe M511 brush, whatever was left with that brush, I'm just blending all the edges to make sure everything fades very well. Now, this is where it gets super difficult in the way that you're going to be going back and forth and blending. Now, I'm applying concealer on my eyelid area to create kind of like a cut crease. Now, if you guys saw that I looked up so that I can go ahead and stain the upper part of my eyes, so you can see how far you should go with the concealer. So now you know where to basically create that cut crease. It's a really good trick. Try it at home. I know it feels weird for people who are not used to doing that. You feel like, really, I don't think my eyelid shade should, start there, but just try this, trust me. Now, the goal for this too is that you don't want to over apply concealer. You want to just apply the right amount, so not a little bit but not too much. You just kind of have to wing it sometimes. But I am blending this, shading it out to the outer part of the eye, which we're going to go back and blend everything. So back with whatever was left in that brush, I'm just blending out the edges. And then with a smaller brush, which is the M514 brush, I grabbed that red plum and I'm applying it on the outer part of the eye. Do you see how it looks a little bit darker? And that is because the concealer brings out the true colors because of all the colors mixing and stuff, But now with a flat eyeshadow brush like this one, I'm grabbing that color, and that is my eyelid color. I'm applying this all over the eyelid the eyelid. Oh my god, I lost my track of thought. But I'm applying this all over my eyelid, and I'm going back with little brushes. I'm blending everything together because I don't want any harsh lines. And then back with that M433 brush, I'm applying again that red plum on the upper part of the eye and blending everything together. And with a smaller brush, I'm using the same red plum on my lower lash line to smoke everything out, because the top eye is so dramatic. I want to make sure to connect it to the lower part of my eye as well. Not everyone's a fan of it, but I personally love to smoke on my lower lash line. Now, moving on to the face, like I said, I already applied my primer, so now for foundation, I'm using this Dior foundation, which I am in love with, but it dries pretty quickly, so that's why I work it with sections, and I'm blending this out with my Morphe damp sponge, which for the first time I tried it and I actually really liked it. It's really bouncy. Now for the concealer, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Natural, and I'm applying that underneath my eyes, my chin, my nose, and on my forehead. And again, I'm going to go ahead and blend that out using my Morphe sponge. And I wanted a little bit more brightness underneath the eyes, so I went back with my Too Faced, wait, is it Too Faced? Yeah. No, it's my Tarte, my Tarte concealer. And then now for contour, I am so extra. I'll go ahead and cream contour, and then I'll do it with powder. That's just my preference for some reason, but I'll definitely look super bronze if I do this, which some people might think, are not a fan of, and some people do because they love to be bronzed. Now this is a cool blush bar, you guys, that came out. It's like $54, which I think is really, really good. It was a 54 or 62. I don't know. One of those two, but you get the Hoola bronzer and you get like maybe 3 other blushes, which I think it's a really good price. Now, I already bronzed my skin and I'm applying this Dandelion blush on my cheeks before I set my face. So I contoured, I bronzed, I applied my blush, and I'm applying this highlighter, which is, I believe, the peach shade from Laura Geller, before I set my face. So that way, everything really comes out to true color, and it looks like skin and so on. Now, for me to set my face, I'm using why can I not speak today? The Too Faced Peach Perfect Loose Powder. This is super, super silky and thin. I've never had a powder like this before, but Nikita was not lying when she said that this tastes good. But the only problem that I have with this is the fact that the smell is so strong, and every single time that I apply this, like, I literally feel like the powder goes inside my lungs, like, for forever. But I'm applying this basically everywhere. While I had that bake and I did my eyebrows, so now that's why I'm dusting everything off. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. Now, I didn't want to take away the look of the eyes, so that's why I'm applying a very thin line, very close to my lash line as possible, with this L'Oreal black eyeliner. Now I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes, and now I'm going to apply mascara. I'm using the Maybelline mascara. And then while that is drying, I'm going to grab this eyeshadow brush and that color, and I'm going to pop that as my inner corner highlights. And now for lashes, these are the lashes that I'm wearing, and I totally forgot to record myself applying my lashes, so that's why I didn't add the clip. And then I am applying this on my lower lash line, which is the Maybelline eyeliner in bronze. And now I'm applying mascara because I want that balance. Everything's about balance. For me, I love dramatic on top, dramatic on the bottom. That is initially what I like to go for. Now, this is literally my favorite lip liner ever. This is the NYX lip liner in natural. It literally goes with anything. I love this lip liner. And I love to define my lips. So I always apply a lip liner underneath and then whatever lip color I want on top. Now for the lip color, I'm using this NYX liquid lipstick in the color Entice Temptation. I believe that is how you say it. But basically, this is the final product, and yeah. I just wanna see the stars. Like this look. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure to also hit that little bell button so you get notified when I have new videos, and then comment down below, let me know, do you guys like this look? Would you wear it? Do you own the Jaclyn Hill palette? Comment down below. You guys know that I love to interact with you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.